Hey everyone, it's Mary with Mary's Stampin' Cafe. I have a wonderful specialty class announcement for you. What's a specialty class? Well, for me, it's classes that I offer on the last Sunday of each month for in-person participants as well as to-go participants to take part in a class that has product that's been coordinated as well as all of the supplies for all the projects that we'll do. This month, for the month of June, for Sunday, September 30th, for the in-person, and then to-go packets mailed out on the Monday, I am doing the Double Wonder One Sheet Wonder. I am using Shannon West's template and cutting details. She is a Stampin' Up! Employee as well as a demonstrator, and she put together this fabulous one-sheet wonder where you can double the fun simply by cutting two pieces of your designer series paper in half, 6 by 12, and then using one half of each of those. So you get much more variety in your designing. So the Double Wonder One Sheet Wonder specialty class, in person and to go, that I am offering, you will receive one package of the rainbow adhesive backed dots. That's 160 dots, a $9 value. You will also receive the Frames and Flowers specialty paper. Now let me tell you about the Frames and Flowers specialty paper. It is a $10, I think $10.50, $10 value, but you get 3 pieces of beautiful 12 by 12 designer series paper and these beautiful colors of Granny Apple Green, Lost Lagoon, Garden Green, Pretty Peacock. You also get Pumpkin Pie and Pretty in Pink and yes, beautiful colors. So here's one side and then the other pattern sides. So in the class, you would choose 2 of these sheets. You would cut them in half and then use one of each for designing your projects. So you get 3 beautiful 2 double-sided designer series paper in the kit. You also get these beautiful ephemera sheets. There are 3 beautiful ephemera sheets with tons of beautiful die-cut pieces that coordinate. There's beautiful wreaths and flowers and stems. You also get this sheet here that has some layering as well as frames. This will pop out. You also have this one here that pops out, and here. What makes great for that is you've got some wonderful frames that you can use in your crafting. Because there's so many parts and pieces in this kit, you will receive a thin line case that you can hold all of your parts and pieces. I have been creating nonstop, and I have so many parts and pieces still left of my ephemera. So also, I will be using the Poised Peony stamp set for many of the sentiments in the class, as well as the flowers for stamping a background on my cardstock, stamping the images. I would love for you to participate and include the Poised Peony stamp set in your class. Now let me tell you how that would work. The cost for this class is $35 in person and then adding $9 for a to-go kit. You receive again a full package of the Frames and Flower Designer Series paper, $10 value, a package of the Rainbow Adhesive Back Dots, a $9 value. You will get supplies for 11 fabulous cards and 2 bonus projects. Okay, 2 bonus projects. Now, if you add the Poised Peony stamp set, it's $21, no shipping or tax, and I will take $6 off the class. So instead of the class being a $56 class with the stamp set, it's a $50 class with the stamp set. $6 discount, and you're not paying any shipping or tax on your stamp set. Win-win. Now, I'll also be using a couple other things. I'm using the Something Fancy bundle. I'm going to be using the dies here for some of the layering of our sentiments, but those will be done for you. But I'm going to be using a couple of the sentiments in here to expand on all these projects, some other type of occasions. This bundle is an extra 10% off this month in the bundle sale, so you might want to check that out. I'll also be using just wanted to say dies for a little bit of die cut words. It's a great one, but again, that will be done for you. It's not necessary to have it. I just can't stamp your images or your sentiments, so that's something you'll need to do. And you might have a different stamp set of flowers and just want to do the class without the stamp set. That's totally fine. The other things that I'll be using is all of my sentiments will be done in the Memento black ink, so that makes things very, very easy. I'll also be using a little bit of blends for coloring of some of my images of these flowers. I'm using Calypso Coral and Granny Apple Green. There's also Calypso Coral ink pad and Lost Lagoon, and that might just be for some sponging or stamping on a background of a layer of the card. Now, if you don't have either of these for stamping backgrounds, you can use a Versamark pad. Versamark pad is just a staining solution that can be used, and it will stain your card stocks. If you're stamping on your Calypso Coral, your images will look like Calypso Coral. If you're stamping on your Lost Lagoon, it'll look like Lost Lagoon. And I will show you that on one of the projects that I'm going to share. Now, I am not going to share all of the projects with you because that would spoil the fun. And in this class, because you're getting this whole lot of ephemera, you're going to decide on the pieces that you'll apply to your card. Really, it's just the template layout of how your designer series paper's down. So let me show you a few of the projects. This is one of the layouts of how you're going to be cutting your designer series paper. You can see you have some panels here. You're mixing and matching 3 of your pieces of designer series paper, and these are 2 cards that I created using my ephemera. And here is where I stamped my poised peony flowers on the background of the card. And I just used the Versamark. I did not use the Lost Lagoon stamp pad. But I did do some sponging with the Lost Lagoon stamp pad here. Okay, and then here's the inside of this one, just a beautiful ephemera piece on the inside. This one here, I turned the card, and we have an embossed eyelet, 3D eyelet embossing folder, which is in the new annual catalog. That will be already die cut for you. I can emboss anything like that for you. Again, I just can't stamp your sentiments. We have some of our embellishments that are being used. We have that beautiful ephemera, and nothing fancy, just love, and another piece here. Hello. Now this again is one of the layouts where you take your strips that you have cut, and here is this one. It says hello, and I left this one blank. I might add more to it, but again, this is just some preview of the class. And then here is the same idea of the strips. Again, I had the I used the same color strips here, and I used another of the beautiful wreath types, and then I made it a little fancy fold. So there we are on that one, and again some embellishments. And here is a third card with that same layout with the strips, but you can see my other side of my strips was the beautiful pretty peacock here. And then look at this. We've got the 3D eyelet embossing folder. We have so many pieces from our ephemera. There's 1, 2, 3, a corner piece, 4, and 5 right here. And just stunning. A stitched rectangle here with deepest sympathy, and then we have our double layer on the inside. When you're using thick basic white, I love to put this on the inside, another layer. It evens out the weight of the card, and then I have just one of the beautifully colored soft branches here. This, I love this one. So there'll be 4 designs that you have with your strips. There's 4 designs, 4 that you'll have with these 4 cards, and you'll get to design them how you want. And then I'm going to sneak peek one of the bonus projects for you. This is focusing on the beautiful peony flower using the Wanted to Say die. And this is one of the beautiful layers that is a frame. That piece comes out, and just look at how beautiful that is. That's where I'm using my blends to color it. This is one of the bonus projects. There we go. So now that just gives you a little taste of the fabulous Double Wonder One Sheet Wonder class. I am so excited for this class. Deadline to sign up for this class is June 22nd. Again, you'll get a full package of the frames and flower specialty paper. You will get a thin line case that's going to hold all your parts and pieces. You're going to get a package of the rainbow adhesive back dots and supplies for 11 fabulous projects and 2 bonus projects. I hope you want to participate in this class, whether you're in person or to go. Again, it's on Sunday, June 30, but you can check out the link below for my blog. It'll have all of the details for the class. It'll even give you details on some other products you might want to go ahead and purchase. And again, the bundle sale, you might want to get that something fancy. And there's the blog that's posted below. Also, when you check out the blog, there will be a link that you can go ahead and sign up for the class. You will want to sign up ASAP because already the frames and flowers are just coming back in stock. And so I am going to order as soon as they come back in stock. So supplies will be limited. Be sure not to hesitate. You'll fill out your Google form. I will request payment, and you have your options for adding the stamp set or not. I'm so excited about this class. I hope you are encouraged to sign up as well. Reach out for any questions you might have. I'm happy to answer them. Until next time, happy stamping.